Hey, 아까부터 널 봤어. 우린 처음이지만 모든 점을 느낄 수 있어. 더 알고 싶-
Hello everybody. Today I'm going to do something that is probably going to take me quite a long time to film. I am finally setting up I have been fully collecting wonwoo for a while. I just haven't been talking about it or posting it. But I'm going to move my 17 collection today. They've been in like smaller binders and then 4 pockets. I'm finally like setting them up. I have mathed everything out. I feel like I'm literally that meme, or I don't know if you guys have seen the meme of wonwoo with like all the 17 symbols. That's me right now. I literally have done so much math trying to figure out what goes where. I'm gonna put away all the photo cards that I have, which if I put away the fillers as well as the photo cards, we would be here for 7 years. But I put the fillers in to try to like navigate this. I might have to put some in as we go, and then I'll kind of talk about how I'm collecting things as we go as well. Because for some comebacks, I'm collecting more than one boy, but I'm not consecutively trying to collect the same boy every comeback, if that makes sense. But I'll explain it as each comeback, or I guess album, happens, who I'm collecting with wonwoo or how I'm collecting. But yeah, I've been stalling on filming this because I know it's going to take a really long time, and I had to like put all of these together like this and move things around. So we'll see how this goes. I also have a long time to film, but I would prefer this video isn't 2 hours because I don't know how exporting that's going to go. So we will see. I also made binders covers. I can't talk. I made binder covers for both of these and then the next one. But I made this binder cover second, because I thought when I made the other one, 17 was only going to fit in that binder. And then I realized it just didn't work out. So I made one that has OT 13 at the bottom, but it has my bias line. My bias line's very big, but 17 has a lot of boys. So I don't know anybody who only biases one member of 17. And if you do, please let me know, because I just want to know. Because everybody I know, like all of my friends, have like multiple biases. I don't know if I'm gonna have a glare. We will see. Also, like I said in my last video, or if you're new here, my desk has a lot of trinkets on it, and you might see them. Let me move cheatily though. Okay. The Heesung bracelet from the Unhypen pop-up. Okay. I don't have any of his like older stuff. I need to get it on like Mercari Japan, where it's like quite affordable. All right. But yeah, these are my fillers. I'm trying to label everything. I do want to go back and get these. For these ones, I think I'm only going to collect wonwoo because I don't have the physical copies of these albums. But if I pulled a bias line, I'll keep them. When did I start buying 17 albums? I think I started buying 17 albums in 2018. And then I just haven't gone back and gotten like all of the older stuff. But I don't think I'm going to collect anybody for either you. I don't think I'm going to collect more than wonwoo until An Ode. Because Pledis was very generous with An Ode and gave us lots of PCs. So that's why I'm collecting more than one boy. For some reason, these PCs are really expensive. Like I have like been hunting. So we'll have to figure that out. And then for An Ode, I'm going to collect, because I have a lot of Minghao PCs, because I used to collect Minghao. I feel like if you're a longtime follower, you probably saw that. Minghao used to be who I collected in 17. wonwoo was always my number 2 bias, and then Minghao was my main boy. And then wonwoo jumped a lot of people in a lot of groups. I consider wonwoo an ult at this point. He's with Chan and like Suho. And then it's probably Mark Lee because everyone tells me I'm ult Mark Lee, and they're honestly probably not wrong. But yeah, wonwoo was definitely up there with Chan, with Mr. Christopher, and Suho. But for an ode, as you can see, I'm going to collect Junghan and wonwoo and Minghao. I was trying to figure out how to lay out an ode because there's 4 PCs per version per boy, and I contemplated like doing all of like, I think it's the blue back, all of the blue backs on a page, but I just didn't want 6 patterns for so many pages. I thought I might go insane. So we're doing we're gonna do 9 pockets until the final one. But for some reason, I have less An Ode PCs for wonwoo. It's because I collected Minghao during this era, so I have a lot. But I think I went from having 3 Junghans to having like 10 in a very short period of time. I traded with a friend, and then I also just managed to find sets on Mercari USA actually for like a very reasonable price. Also, some are first press, some are second press. I'm not really picky in that aspect because it's just sometimes it's whatever's the most convenient and easiest. I think that's the only card for this page, but I think I have a Minghao coming. I can't lie, I'm a little concerned about An Ode beret PCs for the missing ones. I really lucked out with wonwoo and I pulled one of his beret PCs. I don't know why the specific PC of him just reminds me of Hal's from Hal's Moving Castle, but I think it's just because he's outside and it's colorful. And his blonde hair is like the perfect thing. But yeah, sorry, I got distracted, like full ADHD moment. But with the beret PCs, I'm concerned. I have one for wonwoo, and I think I have one for Minghao, but I don't have any for Junghan. So those kind of stress me out a little bit, but I feel like I'll figure it out. If I do see another An Ode out in the wild, I'm just gonna buy it to at least attempt to try, because it also doesn't hurt to have other boys' beret PCs, because I think I have Hoshi. Oh, I'm only missing 1 PC from this page. That is so satisfying. So like at points in time, I might have to fast forward filming. I feel like in An Ode, I didn't pull wonwoo a lot. I think I only pulled him like in 2 PCs. Hoshi and DK and Dino love being An Ode. Sir, where do you... Okay. Somehow a rogue Junghan has appeared. I feel like I pulled like 3 Hoshis. I didn't film, because I've bought dupes of this, but I don't think I ever like filmed opening a dupe. I don't understand how a truth ended up there, but sure. But yeah, the Truth purple back ones, I'm just gonna stick them all on this page together. And then we're back to using sparkly fillers. And then this is gonna be randomly collect. I would like to collect 3 scoops. I have 3 Hoshis. And then 3 Mingyus. I feel like back in the day, I had a Scoops and my friend really wanted him. So I ended up trading with her for like a Minghao. Don't quote me on that because it's been a very long time. It was like 2021. Okay. For this album, I don't have anything of wonwoo. He does not like me in this. Junghan's bookmarks do. And then I bought physical copies of it the other day. Because for some reason, I've never bought this album. I don't know why. Oh, I think it's because I didn't like the aspect of it wanted me to build it. I don't think I have 1 copy. I don't think I do. I think I just didn't want to build it. But, which is just really funny to say out loud. But yeah. I don't know if I'm going to collect Minghao or Mingyu with wonwoo in this one. But I have, because I have another Minghao coming on the way. And then I pulled Mingyu and the 2 I bought. Because I was joking around when you want to pull wonwoo, but you pull his roommate instead. So I'm not sure. I don't know how expensive Mingyu is for this comeback. I feel like that's a deciding factor as well. But if anybody has Mingyu, well, obviously wonwoo's equivalents to these cards, Mingyu, Junghan, or Scoops, let me know. They look so young in this comeback. And then I have an HMV Dino card. I just really like this card. Okay, we're on to Semicolon now. This page could change. I might end up collecting Mingyu as well and do like an 8 pattern, but it also depends on how I'm going to collect Your Choice, because Your Choice is 3 cards. I technically have 4 because I have a pop, but Your Choice is 3 cards, which unless I collect 3 boys, I feel like, or even I could collect 2. If I don't collect 2 or 3 boys, it's going to stay on the bottom of this page right now. And if I end up doing that, I'll move everything around. But I'm just not 100% sure what I'm doing. Some of the Your Choice cards for like all the boys are expensive. And so I'm just trying to figure it out. The bundle I got for Your Choice was such a deal. Yeah, I think I got all 4 cards or something like that for like $12 or $15 on Mercari US. So if I can find another good bundle, I'll collect another boy. I was thinking about collecting Hoshi with wonwoo or Scoops, because I think when I looked at Mingyu was expensive. The flower cards and the ones with like the pool balls are really expensive. And I think this is an HMV card. I would look for more pops to just make a 9 pocket that way, or like anything, a 6 pocket to a 9 pocket of that way. But I feel like these were expensive when I looked. I think it would be cheaper to collect another boy. So it's just gonna go on the back for now. Now on to Attacca. You're gonna see these random white ones in the corner. I don't have Hoshi's carrot version, so I don't have like the random 24, they're not random, the extra 24 PCs. I want to get it, but I want to find it at a deal. So I'm just trying to wait it out. So at some point in time, this spot is going to have one of those PCs that match the ones I put in for Minghao and wonwoo. But for Attacca, as you can see, I'm collecting Hoshi, obviously Wonwoo, and Minghao. I realized, well, I found a bundle for Hoshi of everything I was missing for like $20. It was basically all of his PCs for $20 on Mercari US. So I bought it, and then I realized I think I was missing like 2 PCs for Minghao, and so I found those. Honestly, the hardest ones were these PCs for Wonwoo, but I found it for like a pretty decent price on Mercari Japan. These cards were kind of haunting me. I do really want his Target card from this, but I haven't seen it for like a reasonable price. And I pulled Minghao back in the day. There we go. But yeah, doing like the shifted 6 pattern, I just think it looks the best, which I mean, technically, I'm going to leave it like this, but technically I could just shift it over where they all align, but we'll see how I feel. I'm really not helping the agenda that I'm a Hoshi girl, as I am putting away a ton of his PCs right now. The whole running joke with like all of my friends is that I'm a Hoshi girl, because my Instagram kind of looks like my ultimate bias of all ultimate bias is Hoshi, which that's fair. I love and adore that tiger boy with my whole heart and soul. It doesn't help that I also have Tam Tam and a bunch of videos and stuff from the concert of him. I'm not gonna lie though, I might have fallen in love with Hoshi, but who can blame a girl? There's just something about him that's really adorable, and I just love his personality. Minghao is so pretty. But I'm gonna be really honest, like Wonwoo, number 1, love him with my whole existence. I have a long bias line that you will see throughout this collection. I don't know, there's no order. There's no like number 2 after Wonwoo. I love them all, like a lot. I love all of 17, like a lot. Like, I had a really rough last half of the year last year, and 17 like really helped me get through it, which was really great. I had the amazing experience to see 17 twice in LA. Low-key, day 1 at BMO, an actual nightmare. Not 17's fault. Staffing and BMO's fault. But even though that was a nightmare, like the concert itself was so good, and I literally could not wait to do it again. I remember all of my local K-pop stores got these, and I bought Wonwoo. No, I didn't buy Wonwoo. I bought Minghao because I could never find Wonwoo. I got Minghao and I think Junghan, but I don't know where I put Junghan's. But it was back when they weren't labeling them. So me and all my friends would go, and like crazy people tried to figure out who was who by the shadow because they were covered. It was not a fun time. I mean, I had a great time with my friends, but trying to figure it out was stressful. But in this one, I have OP3, and then I have one of the carrot cards. Do you guys see what I mean when I was like, literally just up to Attacca is crazy? There are a couple comebacks that you'll see that I haven't truly decided who like the extra person is I'll collect with Wonwoo. And for future comebacks, because Wonwoo's enlisted right now, well, I think he's gonna be in the anniversary comeback, and I think Junghan is too. I don't know if Junghan will have PCs, but I think I'm gonna collect scoops while Junghan's gone. Not Junghan. Ooh. My wonwoo's gone. I think I'm gonna collect scoops. And then, because probably collect scoops like thoroughly, like I collect wonwoo. And then I'm also gonna collect Mingyu for like album PCs and stuff. Maybe I'll collect him pretty thoroughly too. We'll just have to see. Mingyu doesn't really, outside of Henagray, like Mingyu doesn't like to show up for me. So he's harder to collect, where I do pull scoops occasionally. And then one of my friends also pulls scoops. She's like a magnet for him. So that'll also help me. What in the world? People got out of order. Oh, this is like the POB page. Let me explain. Target, Interpark, Apple Music, Weverse, Apple Music, Target. I want wonwoo's Target card really badly. So we will see. And then honestly, I'll probably get extra pops for them too. I'll look on Pocket Market. And then here is his carrot versions. This is the only one I think I've put like all of them in here. Like the other ones just get a 9 pocket of like my favorite or ones that like cohesively make a good page. I wonder how long this video is gonna be. Like I didn't like look at the time when I started filming. I was like, is this one of the filler or is the one behind it? It's the one behind it. I know he's tall. Like, I know he's 6 foot. But this outfit makes him look crazy tall. Honestly, his collection, I like really want to focus on it heavily while he's gone. I don't think he'll be finished by the time he's back from the military. But I would like to, by the time he's back, be like in a good spot with it. I'm like pretty finished with him up until Faceless, like not back, like Attacca's done and stuff, but like with the newer stuff after, because Faceless Sun's after, I think from Semicolon until Attacca he's done. And then Faceless Sun's not done because there's a million PCs. And the goggle PCs hurt my feelings because they're so expensive and no one wants to trade for them ever. I also feel like back in the day, like I tried trading for them and I couldn't even get them. So we're buying slowly. But after Faceless Sun, I think he's pretty done until 17th Heaven. I'm only missing 2 PCs from that. So I feel like I'm in a good spot. I just need to focus on, I would like, you know what, here's my goal. By the time he's home, I would like to be done with Face the Sun and An Ode. I feel like being done with those 2 is very doable. I think it's 40 PCs in total, but I have a lot, so it's not like actually 40. And as we speak, now we're on to Face the Sun. I need to figure out my Face the Sun layout. I also low-key want to collect Junghan with him, so that could be a thing. Because I feel like if I collected another boy, I would like the way the page is laid out better. Because honestly, if there were just 4 versions, I think I would like it a lot more. But because there's 5, I don't know. But I guess if you're asking, if no one's asking, but if someone did ask what, they're like, oh, what one would you get rid of? I think I'd get rid of episode 1. The one that I always say is the Hunger Games aesthetic. I am obsessed with wonwoo, but you know, who isn't? So many hands. I feel like I might change these to white fillers though for Face the Sun. I'll probably do that off camera. But because it's laid out with like the 5, I had to get creative. Because I also have pobs and stuff for this comeback. This is also hard to find for some reason. I guess not for some reason. He looks cute. My goggle PCs. My one. And then Target goggles. That kind of played into my favor. I had like a $10 off coupon from Mercari US, so I could justify spending more than I wanted to on it. Girl math. So these would work for like being the center PC on like each of the page, except he's never in the green outfit. And I wanted this piece, I wanted him with the green outfit and the nose ring so incredibly bad it hurt. I genuinely don't know what I was talking about. I had to go help my brother who's on crutches. Sorry about that. I feel like I was talking about how badly I wanted this green PC and how it doesn't make sense. Like this matches a version, this matches a version, this obviously matches this. So I'm really tempted to collect another boy just to make this make sense. And then I can just have a special page for wonwoo. I've cleared. We're on tub 2 now. Are we on tub 3? Are we on tub 3? Tub 2. I'm on tub 2 now. This page is going to be carrot versions and then weavers and then a couple of the like the concept PCs from the carrot version as fillers. Which I've been trying to do that using like the carrot version concepts because I don't like putting them in. He's gonna fall. I don't like putting them in these. I don't like the pages. So normally these just sit on my desk. Also, yes, I did collect Hoshi for this. That probably also didn't help the You're a Hoshi Girl agenda. I feel like it's so random that he is in this outfit. But I guess, is he in a POB in that outfit? Maybe he is. I wish they would have done more cards with the paint, but I guess that makes sense. It's just the carrot version. I feel like in the carrot version, outside of Attacca, I feel like they rarely are in the outfits again for like POBs or anything, except 17th Heaven. There's like a random pop there in the raincoats. The paint concept is just so cute. I specifically remember my friends picked me up because they went to one of the K-pop stores in LA. They picked me up wonwoo's version because we couldn't find it locally. And I opened it at Monsta X's tour in the parking lot with a large group of friends. And I remember I just kept screaming because I pulled, I think, 2 wonwoo's and I pulled scoops. And I feel like I pulled Ming Hao. Like it was like an impeccable pull. Like, do the pink fillers work for Face the Sun because of this alone? But I feel like I should do white. Face the Sun is very much a to be decided on how we're gonna go about collecting it, because I would like to collect another boy. Okay, which, speaking of other boys, I have another Scoops Scoops is also an option. But then again, I'm like, is this Weaver's pack cheap? Also, I kind of sometimes decide just based on who I pull and like who is the most reasonable to like purchase, because 17's member pricing is so weird for some comebacks. Like sometimes, example, Junghan is really expensive for a comeback, and then other times like I buy his stuff for super cheap. So you never know. It just depends on the concept. Who is very expensive. I could plot twist and I could collect Shua for Face of Sun. I won't. I just pulled his Weaver's kit like back in the day and I was obsessed with it because it's so cute and I just kept it. I think I also just kept pulling him. I did pull, one of my best friends collects him and she was trying to get a specific version of him and I pulled it, which was shocking. I do have Shua luck, which plays into my best friend's favor. And she also has luck with my boys, so that's very helpful. I do absolutely love this PC of him, like a lot. He looks so cute, and I just like that his eyes are closed. I like that you can see the shadow of his phone. And I could collect Ming Hao for Face the Sun. I do have a good chunk of him. Can't buy a good chunk. I have 4 cards. I just remember I really wanted a PC of him doing the figure 8. For Sector 17, I am also collecting Scoops. I don't have them laid out. I have everything purchased. I'm missing 1 album card. I'm going to get it later. And then I need to figure him out because I bought a pub and so it kind of throws everything off, but I need to figure it out and I'm trying to find his Target card. So that'll just be in a storing and organizing. He might just get like the regular like album card layout and then I will cross that bridge later. I also might collect Junghan because I found his stuff and it's like really affordable and I really like how he looks in this one. I'm just trying to figure out if I can get their Target cards. Sector 17 Target cards are wild. Some of the pricing on them is insane because a chunk of them have flowers, like Mingyu's holding a flower like in his mouth or by his mouth, and that card's super expensive. And June's super expensive because he's like in a flower bush. The flowers made everything extra expensive. Scoops is making like a squishy face and he looks really cute. I literally just can't find the card. And with those, I either have to find it on Instagram or Mercari US because Mercari Japan and Paka overcharged because they're US cards. So we will see. But I was going to lay out Scoops, but I was like, it's fine. I'll just put them away because it's just going to be a 9 pocket. I don't really remember the thought process of this. We'll cross that bridge in a minute if I figure out if I like it or not. This is so random that he's in this outfit for the Weaver's kit. Which I have pobs of him in this outfit. I just find it so incredibly random. Doing that thing where I was like, oh, they'll kind of like go different direction. Oh, wait. I might have done the thing where, oh, I did this where like, okay, this is the same version. This will be the same version. This will be the same version. Weaver's in the middle. I kind of use this tactic in other comebacks too. This is coming. It's in a Pokémart order. That's coming. I think this is his Target card that like threw me off for the longest time because I used to have it just in there and I thought I had more of them complete than I did. And then I can't remember if I have 4 pobs coming or 6. But I'll figure it out. This is the Weverse. It's like the Weverse kit pob. That's a mouthful. Now on to more of the Mandy's a Hoshi girl agenda. I have decided for any unit Hoshi is in, I want to collect all of his album PCs and then some pobs. So I'm missing 1 card for Boo Sook-soon, and it's one of the special cards from Second Wind. And then I would like to get some pobs for this, and then I think I need pobs for the older comeback too. But yeah, this is also probably not helping my Hoshi girl agenda when I this year collected the Boo Sook-soon comeback like in full. I'm gonna laugh at myself if while he's gone I'm suddenly like, what if I just collect him like fully with wonwoo? Honestly, I have had a soft spot for Hoshi for like forever at this point, and I can't explain what happened last year. It feels like what happened with Mark Lee, where just one day I was like, am I in love with him? So I don't know how to explain it. I need people just not judge me and just let a girl be obsessed with Kwon Soon Young. I just like that he's a tiger boy. But yeah, I am only missing a special card, and then I want to get a pob for the middle. One of them in this outfit is super cheap on Pocket Market. It's just not my favorite, so I'm trying to decide if I want to do something in this outfit or another outfit. Okay, now time for FML. I don't know who I'm going to collect as a second boy in an FML. Like, I'm tempted to collect Mingyu. I kind of really want to collect Mingyu. I'm just trying to see what his pricing's like. So Mingyu is the FML goal. Junghan was also somebody who popped up. I want to collect Mingyu more. He just tends to be expensive and I don't pull him enough. Doing that pattern again where like the top and the bottom will be the same and then the Weverse will be in the middle. I also am kind of like super obsessed with Boxer wonwoo. I miss when the Weverse cards used to be really high quality and then the middle one was like the PVC. Now they're like terrible quality. I don't remember when it changed. I feel like it was 17 right here was when it changed, because I think 17th Heaven, they're like this still. We will see. I'm almost there. Zoom in some. I realized I was like zoomed out. I at one point contemplated doing the Weverse pack at the bottom and then having them stacked like that, but I'm like, I don't know. I like how this looks. I thought this cookie card was gonna cause me a lot of issues, and it luckily didn't. He is done though for FML. He is done with FML. Sorry, there's like a really loud car. The missing spots, the carrot version, I have them. They're coming in Pocket Mart. I feel like we didn't get short-haired wonwoo enough. He looks really good with it. I mean, he looks good with all hair, honestly. I would contemplate if I could get like 4 more pobs or like 3 more pobs that I liked of or like at a good price for him. I would move these to another page with like the concept PCs from the carrot version, but we'll have to see. Target card for FML? Oh, there is. It's this one. I literally stuck it away and I literally blanked out. I pulled Ming Hao and I bought this wonwoo. Well, I felt dumb for a second. Because I was like, I wonder if I can find a Target version and buy another one. I do like that the carrot versions tend to be like the softer, like cuter. Like, I just remember when this comeback was happening and everyone was obsessed with the fact that it's basically wedding themed for the carrot version. Also, I don't know if you'll notice, my ring keeps shifting around because it's like an in-between size ring where I don't like how it fits my ring finger, but it's like too big for my pinky. This man looks great in a suit. I'm honestly so grateful that I had the opportunity to see him on tour before he left, because I don't know if I've talked about it on here. I tried to go to I tried to go to Be the Sun with friends. It was a nightmare for ticketing. They played a venue that was too small for them in LA and they only did one day. And so when tickets went on sale, we weren't able to get tickets. And then we tried literally up until day of, and they were just so incredibly expensive that we just weren't able to. Like, we were outside the venue with like a bunch of people just trying to get tickets, and like they were skyrocketing as they went on. So I was finally able to see them after forever for 17 right here, which was honestly an amazing experience. I had a really terrible experience with like resale tickets. Both of my tickets I bought, I got one on Vivid Seat and one on StubHub. Both tickets had to be like, I had to get new seats. Like day one, I technically got upgraded both days. Day one, I think I had Sunday ticket all along. My Saturday ticket, I had to call StubHub and they had to send me a new one. And then my Vivid Seat one, I was like, I got my seat finally sent to me like 8 a.m. the day of the concert, and they upgraded me like exponentially. Like, I was nosebleeds and then I ended up in like my immaculate seat I got, which was like insane. It's because they couldn't offer me anything of the same value I had. I need, I don't know about this page. I think I might just do 9 random PCs. We will see. But yeah, I did find out, not sponsored at all. I did find out though, they will help fix your problem for Vivid Seats and StubHub. StubHub I had to call twice. It was actually kind of really irritating, but I fixed the problem by Wednesday. Vivid Seat was stressful. I fixed it the morning of. I don't know why that person never sent me my ticket, but if they tried to scam me, I hate them. Okay, so for 17th Heaven, I got chatty talking about tickets for a concert. 17th Heaven, I am going to do the... I'm missing what I thought it was for this because originally I wasn't going to go like the mini cards. Okay, so the corresponding mini cards will be in the middle. The selfies will be here. The photo of wonwoo in the mirror with his phone. Insanely expensive for no reason. And then flower crowned wonwoo hurts my feelings because he's expensive for no reason. I'm realizing I should have went by their time order, but I don't remember which one. Like, I remember this one is the late one, but I don't remember which one's like the early morning one. I think it's this one. I feel like it's this one. If it's not this one, I'll fix it off camera. If this is not the... I don't remember the numbers off the top of my head, the time, but I feel like this is like the before sunrise one or the sunrise one. This is the middle of the day one. This is nighttime. I could be wrong. And then this is my pod page. I need to get 2 more. Honestly, if you ask me what one of them is, I have a template. I can tell you in the comments if you want to know. I just don't remember off the top of my head. Also, sir, you don't go here. I think this is Universal Music, though. But this is what I was talking about. The random, I think it's Weaver's shop. The random one that they're in the carrot outfit. I don't understand why they don't do more in these outfits. Are you Pobs? Yeah, you're Target. I actually have found on Mercari a sealed version of the one that they're in these outfits, like the late night one, to try and get the card of him with his phone. But also, I would just like another Target card. I think I have Wooji available on my Instagram right now, if anybody's looking for him. Honestly, any of my bias line I'll trade him for. I'm looking for Hoshi, Junghan, Scoops, Mingyu, Minghao, even June, because I have a soft spot for June. I have a really good friend who biases DK and Wooji, and it's so funny because I always joke around that they love me, which they do. I pull them so frequently. What in the world did I do? Oh, I see. I was like, what did I do? It's a camcorder? Yes. Oh my gosh, I was so confused. I was like, is that a Pob? But yeah, I have a really good friend who ults DK and she's her other bias. And I just pull her boys left and right all the time. Which played into her favor for Boo Sok-soon and Hoshi X Wooji, because we were able to help her get everything. Okay, there we go. These remind me of My Neighbor Totoro, and I love it so much. This is another one where I'm using the concepts from the carrot version for fillers. If he would have worn the raincoat twice, I could have used that as a filler, but he didn't. I don't remember if I bought him or if I traded for... I think I kept playing Dino. Dino and Vernon in the Weavers packs. I always pull Vernon in the Weavers packs. If anyone ever needs a Vernon Weavers pack, hit me up. He just looks so cute in the raincoat. Okay, one binder done. 2 tubs done. But for 17th Heaven, I either Mingyu or Scoops I'm gonna collect. I thought I was done. I'm not. I'm just done with that tub. I still have a handful of pages. I collected a lot of Boys Weavers packs for this comeback. He looks so cute. I feel like I need to eat lunch after I film this. I've been filming forever. Why do I think Heaven's Cloud the second I see him holding a heart-shaped cloud? I have, in the Weavers packs, I also have Mingyu coming, so that's going to change things. But then again, I think I'm going to collect. Actually, maybe I'll decide who I collect with how my pull of my album goes. I do want to collect Junghan, though. He just looks so cute in this comeback. But yeah, the random boys that I collected in the Weavers packs, who aren't technically bias line, is June and Shua. Weavers packs have always gotten me since day one. Sorry, I had to take a phone call in the middle of that. I think I was saying I've always bought a lot of Weavers packs because I think Face the Sun was the first Weavers packs. And I started like, I only have Wonwoo and Joshua for those. I feel like I have other boys, or maybe I've sold them, but I've always loved buying the Weavers packs. I think it's because they're cheap and it's like an automatic 3 PCs, which is like super nice. But this page is definitely going to change. I'll have to figure it out. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to collect 3 boys for 17th Heaven. I think I'm only going to do 2. So whichever boy I end up collecting, I can just shift one. Or if it's Mingyu, Mingyu just gets moved to with Wonwoo. Collect Meanie. I do need to buy another carrot version because for this one, I was like, oh, I only need 1. I feel like June always likes me in the carrot version, which works into my favor because 2 good friends bias him. Someone gave this to me at the concert, and because I needed a filler, he's gonna go in here. I'm realizing my nails like match 17th Heaven. And then I have a random pop for Wonwoo. No, I was holding him. I have a random pop for Mingyu. I think it's like Yes 24. I bought it up in LA when I bought the Wonwoo one. No, I can't slide it in here. All right. I'm done with this binder. This binder could technically grow when I figure out what I'm doing with Face the Sun and 17th Heaven. Oh my gosh, I blanked so hard. This is literally a whole different day. I feel like things just kept going wrong when I was filming literally the first binder for this. And I had been literally filming forever and I just had to help with my brother who is injured at the moment. So, on to binder 2. I also moved the container these were in. They're now like this. We still have a ton to put away. Also, I feel like my last shot I did in my other binder, I didn't like how it looked. I think that's better. Okay. On to 17 right here. Okay. I think I fixed it. That's probably just a straight cut. All right, for 17 right here, I'm only missing 1 of the random PCs for Wonwoo. Honestly, because this album was so expensive, it was honestly just a waiting game to finish it. I think I'm gonna put the Weavers pack in the middle. I do really like this outfit, like the Weavers packs concept though. It's very cool. I'm realizing having a new phone, because I transferred a lot of the clips already from the first half of this video, that just because I have a lot of space on my phone does not mean I have said same space on my iPad that I edit on. So that's a not fun learning curve. I'm tempted to just start editing on my phone, but I'm like, I don't know how uploading via my phone would work to YouTube. So we'll have to see. This page is a mix of the carrot PCs. Once again, the carrot version PCs are always so cute. And then this is a kit PC. And then it's Pobs. This is just regular one. I think this is Weverse. But this is my first broadcast PC that I have ever owned for anybody, which is crazy. It was like extremely reasonably priced, like under $15, which is crazy, which I know he has other ones that are expensive, but Stray Kids broadcast PCs are basically the price of my kidney, I feel. So I don't think I'll ever own one for them. I honestly would really like to get some more of wonwoo's broadcast PCs if I can find them for like reasonable prices. I think he's the only one that you can't fully see the diamond. But I'm kind of tempted to move these to a page with like the concept PCs from the carrot version and then get 4 or 3 more Pobs. We'll have to see, because I want the Target card because he's in this outfit for the Target card. And then the deluxe version, he's in this outfit, which this was like my #1 priority. I wanted an outfit. I wanted a Pob of him in this outfit like really badly. So I like that he's in it in the deluxe. So we'll have to see. And then for the carrot version, I'm doing the thing I always do, where just picked my like 9 that I think go really well together. Honestly, this is one of my favorites because it's like most of the carrot versions are like the boyfriend aesthetic, but I like how simple this is. Like he's literally just in jeans, a white tank top, and barefoot. But I really like the lighting. Like I think this is so pretty. I like that there's a mix of like up close and far away. But I think I tried to put 4 of the ones with the pretty lighting on here. I did. I think I'm gonna get Junghan in this because I have 2 of his carrot PCs, like the random ones. So I think I'm gonna get Junghan for this one. And then in the Weverse pack, I pulled Junghan. And I want to say I pulled Hoshi. And I pulled Wooji. And I traded with my friend one of my Wooji to get an extra Hoshi so I could keep him. And then I traded the dupe Hoshi to get me Mingyu. I just realized in this that Hoshi is a mix of like the purple, like lilac, and black hair for the concept one. I don't know how I never noticed that. And then Mingyu's like shorter hairs on this one. I don't know why that Hoshi's the only one that's far away. Okay, then I figured out how to lay the boys out. For these, they're just going to be in groups of 4. Because originally, I didn't know if I was going to have OT13 in here. Because the longest time I didn't, but I just decided to. I'm either gonna collect a Junghan, I think, or Mingyu for this because my friend has both of their random PCs I can buy off of her. I feel like I need a little tiny bookcase for all of like the Carrot Land binders. Ming-hao is so crooked. Oh, I haven't talked about it on this channel. I feel like I've mentioned it in the past that Ming-hao makes my favorite solo music in 17. Like, I've always really loved his solo music. I'm obsessed with his EP he put out. Like, Liftoff is my #1 played song this year, and I'm gonna be actually shocked if it doesn't stay that way. Him and Vernon, if they make a unit, I want them to be a unit actually, so like really, really badly, because I love their music they make together. Because Vernon helped produce that album, and it just, honestly, it's like my perfect like vibe for music. But that EP he put out, I love all 3 songs. Like, I literally on my personal Instagram just posted, I think I've used 2 of the 3 songs for photo dumps. I think Liftoff made like my December photo dump song, and then Stardust just was my song for my aquarium trip I took. I seriously just love his solo music though. I wish he had photo cards for it, like really, really badly, but I know he's like the king of why are you spending money on basically boy paper, where he's always like, just print it. So I knew he wasn't gonna give us photo cards. So I think I ended up making one on Moo because I just wanted it really badly, which I feel like Ming-hao would approve. But my friend at some point is going to go to China, and if she finds it, she'll pick me up the photo book, because I know he did a photo book for it, which I love the concept of it. So I'm very excited. I keep seeing people on TikTok get the photo book. People are hammering in the distance. And I don't know if you guys can hear it. And the Maknae page. I know technically DK's not a Maknae, but he goes in the line because of switching spots with Ming-hao. But DK has Maknae energy to me. He always has. Like, these 4 boys, they make sense together in my heart and soul. Is that also because Boo and DK are together? Probably. I'm gonna be honest. Nobody should be shocked that I plan on collecting Junghan and Wonwoo for this man. Originally, I told myself, I guess I lied to myself, that I was just going to collect Wonwoo. And then I kept pulling Junghan because I can never pull Junghan like this when I need to, i.e. the Weverse pack for Spill the Fills. But this man lovingly is obsessed with me in this comeback. Like, anything I can pull him in, I have. I think the only thing I haven't pulled him in was the fold-out poster for the regular version that I pulled Wonwoo in. But everything else has been him. My Weverse pack, the regular album card, the Target card. If the kit was in both of them, I probably would have only have pulled him. So that is what keeps happening to me. The kit for Wonwoo, I didn't end up buying the kit. I just ended up buying like their PCs on Attacca because I was like, I don't really have a place for a kit right now. So this is coming. And I feel like this is also coming. I think I finished this page. I will say, I don't know if I'm collecting the deluxe version. I feel like I might just end up buying it, to be quite honest. Maybe I get it. I'll have, maybe, it was not English. Maybe I'll get it. Right now I just have one of them, which is kind of just a middle PC filler. But realistically, if I end up getting it, I'm just going to flip this around. But yeah, Junghan loves me for this man, which is great because I miss him like dearly, but I needed Wonwoo to also love me in this comeback. Okay, off to spill the fills. I don't know how I'm laying this out. I have tried laying this out multiple ways. At one point, I laid it out by outfits. But the front page with the ones for the blue concept wasn't my favorite look. So we're gonna see. Also, I have literally 9 PCs of him in this outfit. So I could do it by outfit. But I'm like, is that gonna bug me if I do it by outfit? So I don't know. But right now, one of each, and then Weverse in the middle, what we have done before in the past. No, I think I like it like this though, the cross. I'm okay with this. I would love if I didn't have a glare, but you know, it's fine. I just like the beach concept. I think it's so precious. I feel like this video is a clear understanding that one of my priorities, my number one priorities is this man right now. Realistically, this one could move and I could put him. Oh, I realize I have wonwoo in here, but I also have Mingyu. I don't know what to do with these. Like, I bought them in Vegas and I don't know what to do with them. They're awkward. So Mingyu's not in here right now. This though is from the 17 in the City, LA. My friend was a literal angel. One of my best friends went and she managed to get our, like, the whole friend group who got albums, their biases, actual angel. I remember she asked me how many albums I wanted. I was like, 1. I was like, if you just give me anybody for my bias line, that would be great. If you could get wonwoo, that would be amazing. But he's a popular boy, so I didn't know if he was going to be able to come home. And so when she called me and was like, oh, I got him, I was so excited. I was on the phone with her when she was trading for our other friend to try to find our friend June. This is Yes24. It's like a photo print, like pop. It's interesting. I'm tempted to put it with a white back. I think I'm going to, because I just don't like that you can see the photo print back. The same friend who got me this also was able to get me this. Our local K-pop store got these as POBs with the carrot version. And I had already bought wonwoo's like set on Mercari, Japan. And so she went to pick it up for me to try to see if she could, if they'll, that backtrack. This K-pop store is really nice and they will let you pick your POB, which angels love that. And she went to get me the Scoops carrot version. And they're like, oh, do you want the Scoops POB? And she's like, can I have wonwoo? And they're like, yeah, sure. But they're super nice about it. Okay. And then the 2 missing on this, I have coming on Pocketmart. I think this one is kind of done by outfits. But once again, I could move everything around if I need to. And move these with concept PCs. Once again, I kind of wish he was in some pops in the red outfit because I really like that, but it did not happen. This is actually the last one I picked for this binder, but this PC, as you can see, I do not have his kit PCs. I tried to get the pencil wonwoo from the orange kit 3 times. It did not work. I gave up. And so I saw this, I think it's from it's from one of the Japan shows. It's a Weverse lucky draw. It's from this show. But when these dropped, I saw from the preview he was holding the pencil and he's in that outfit. And for some reason, I really latched onto this card. And this was the running joke. This was my Roman Empire. Like, I wanted this so bad. And me and my best friend were like hunting and hunting for it for the longest time. And about a month ago, all of these cards ended up popping up on Mercari Japan. And we bought a set. I ended up buying... full intention only getting him. Ended up with 5 boys from it. I'll show you them as they pop up. But yes, that was like my number one priority if I wasn't going to get the kit. The missing ones on this page, this is like I think it's Apple Music. It's like a Polaroid. He's in this outfit. And then he's in, because it's the US exclusive. And in this outfit, he's holding a lollipop. I want to say his eyes are closed. It's a really cute POV. That's going to go here. Okay, and then the random 9 pocket of these. I kind of lost my mind with Spill the Fills. It's because I bought a lot of albums. Like, originally, I think I only wanted like 1 or 2. I think my original thing was I bought 1 and then my friend bought a set and then like we hung out that entire day and I ended up buying more albums. Because I think I only bought 2. I bought blue and orange, and I went with her to pick up a Target order. And in her white version, she got, I think, 3. And in one of them, she pulled wonwoo's Target card and like Mingyu's US. And so I checked the batch number. They were like right next to each other. And so I immediately just paid her for her album. And luckily, it was a dupe album, which played into my favor. We're going to move a balloon. I was like, for some reason, the balloons being next to each other like that don't make sense to me. I don't know if that's originally how I planned this out. He does look really good in this because I think he looks incredible in red. All right. Onto the section Mandy lost her mind and collected 5 boys carrot versions. I think prior to this, I've literally have only ever collected 2 boys carrot versions. And for some reason this time, well, it started out with just wonwoo and Mingyu. And then I added Junghan. And then my friend, because everyone says I look like a Junghan girly. Like if you know me, like in real life, or like my aesthetic on like online. I very much radiate Junghan girl energy, like girly pop bows and stuff. Literally at 17, everyone kept asking me if Junghan was my bias / alt. And I kept having to tell people, oh, I'm a wonwoo girl. But I was also dressed like wonwoo's fox, like purple, like super girly looking. Day 1 and day 2, I was in carrot colors, but wearing the pink bunny lover boy beanie with like Junghan PCs. So I get it. Like it made sense. I also have Junghan girl energy. But I was rambling. I went on a tangent. But because of that, he had the bow. I had to get him. And then when I was like, oh, I want the Pob for wonwoo for the carrot version. If you can get him, give me Scoops. And so I got Scoops. And then, honestly, I wish I could tell you why one day I was like, well, I want Hoshi's. Honestly, I'm probably going to get Minghao's at one point in time. I don't think I'll get his random PCs because I don't think I need them. But I'm only missing one of his cards. I'm only missing one of his like random PCs from the carrot version. The 2 missing on here are Scoops because I had to trade, but I ended up just buying them because I couldn't find trades. And so my cards that I was trading, I was just trading for Minghao because I pulled a Minghao in the Scoops album. I do love this concept though, like the boyfriend, like suits. I tried to pick PCs that matched for each of the boys to make 2 pages. We obviously did the bows for obvious bow reasons. I saw someone made a frame with like all the fisheye PCs from this, and it was so cute. I have a weak spot for blonde Hoshi. What can I say? The up close photos are so cute. Oh, honey, you're so crooked here. All right, 1 tub done. Also, I have this PC of Hoshi. I genuinely don't know where to put it. He came with Tam Tam that I got for Christmas from my best friend. So he might live in a frame because I don't have any of the other artist merch PCs. And yeah, I love him and Tam Tam. So he might go in an acrylic PC holder next to Sign Mark Lee and Sign Bang Chan. All right, last tub. This is still kind of a monster. This binder's like shifting. Like part of Honey has been here. What just fell over? Oh yeah, someone, okay. Random things. He sung wristband from the Unhypen pop-up. Also, for the longest time, this is like a side tangent, I couldn't figure out, because I had pulled a Sector 17 Mingyu and I couldn't figure out where it was. He's been living on my desk in this, which this kind of feels perfect. So maybe Mingyu will be the 3rd boy. We will see. Oh, so cute. All right, for this comeback, I am kind of crazy. And not only am I collecting wonwoo in full, I'm not like full with POBs and stuff. I'm collecting all album PCs minus kits for Scoops, Junghan, and Mingyu. Didn't plan it this way. It just kind of happened. I bought a lot of albums. I've also bought some PCs. I don't think I technically bought enough albums to fully collect. I've been purchasing PCs as I go. But because I wanted to keep the page like cohesive to the theme of the version, I'm going to do like a POB or an exclusive with them. So for the blue version, the exclusive is one of the Weverse ones. They're all in, I think, Weverse Japan, possibly. Maybe just regular Weavers. They're all in the blue outfits. It's the one where wonwoo is blanky wonwoo. It's very expensive. That's why I don't have him, but I got the other 4 boys. 4 being Hoshi. I don't know what I'm doing with his collection in this. But they are coming. But Scoops is fully done. Junghan's missing a PC and Mingyu's missing a PC. If anybody has the 2 I'm missing, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I have some PCs for trade for a lot of the boys. But this one, the exclusive with them will be the US exclusive. But I'm missing a Mingyu from this set. I don't know if other people noticed, but a lot of the US exclusives, backs aren't consistent in the color. Like, I think all 3 of mine match, but that wasn't how it was for some of the other ones that me and my friends pulled. And then, like a crazy person, I collected OT13 in the US exclusives. Honestly, couldn't have done this without my best friend. She was a lifesaver and helped me with these. Nobody's asking. but Minghao is my favorite from all of the US exclusives. I think I traded for him immediately, and then I lost him for a chunk of time and found him. Joshua was my hardest. We never pulled a dupe of him. I don't think we ever actually pulled him. My friend, he's one of her ults, she traded to get him, and then I ended up having to trade. She gave me an extra Scoops. I had to trade a Scoops to get him. I was kind of trying to figure out where I should put those, but I was like, I feel like they should go right behind where the other US exclusives are. This is the version that I'm missing Junghan in. Mingyu's technically not missing, he's coming. Coming from Pocketmart. Accidentally ordered him twice, so my friend is gonna buy him. These ones are Universal Japan, I think. I feel like Universal Japan is the one that's normally like a weird height. Oh, Junghan. I think this is Weverse. Yeah, this is Weverse. Once again, I think I either traded or pulled Hoshi. I feel like I need him for 17th Heaven. It feels weird that I don't. Our own blanket, Mingyu, or I guess little towel. I never realized that Junghan is literally just like sipping a cocktail. And Scoops is eating a pretzel. These are from like a merch set my friend gave me, my bias line. So they go on this weird Pob exclusive page. This is one of the other ones that match that pencil wonwoo card from the Weverse. And then this is going to be the Apple, like, Polaroid looking POBs. But I really just wanted Blonde Tawny, to be really honest. Which I think this is Eyes on You? Or is this Love, Money, and Fame? Love, Fame, Money. Love, Money, Fame. But yeah, I just wanted Blonde Tawny really badly. Nope, don't go there. I think this is another random show from the Japan leg. It's a regular card. This is the one that matches this set. The kit. I am willing to part ways with this Hoshi if someone has pencil wonwoo and would want to trade. Same with June. I love June, but I'm also willing to trade June for like Scoops or Mingyu. And then my other random Junes, I have a June Weverse. I'm missing one. I kind of might buy it just to have all four. But I normally keep what I pull with Minghao. Like I pulled his Target card. This boy loves me in a Target card. I have pulled him in most of my Target cards. except 17th Heaven. Kind of hurts my feelings he hasn't shown up for that. And then these are just other random cards. I have Junkhan's Kit PC. It just doesn't fit on the other page. I also contemplated framing that. I could frame that with Hoshi. And then this is my, I don't want to butcher how to say it. I believe the English translation is expiration date, but it's the newest Japanese comeback. In the regular PCs, I have Hip Hop Unit. And then I have, this is one of the Pobs from one of the tour stops in Japan. I think he also is. They are, yeah, they are. And then he is the Carrot version. I don't know if I'm going to collect wonwoo fully for this one. I kind of like how this page looks. Maybe I will. We'll see. If my camera angle has changed, it's because I had to take a phone call. I swear people only call when they know I'm filming. Once again to the Mandy's on Hoshi Girl agenda. I collected Hoshi fully for Teleparty. I think I want to get 2 more POBs for him though, because if I do, I can move like the kit PC to the middle of this page. So maybe I'll do that. I'll have to look, because a good chunk of his stuff was like quite affordable, like the exclusive and pre-order benefits. This is a Target exclusive, and I think that's the US. Actually, US Target exclusive. But yeah, I can move this card, because it's the kit PC, to this page. And then I would probably put this in the middle, and then put 3 POBs here, and then 3 at the bottom. We will have to see. Just wait it out, see if I find a card that I really truly like. For Hoshi X Wuji, I'm gonna collect Hoshi the same way as Busoksun. I'm gonna try to collect them fully and then get some POBs as well. I also, because there's only 2 of them, ended up collecting Wuji, because I need to buy the albums anyway to get the exclusives for Hoshi, and I wanted to better my odds. I have Target and US exclusive for Wuji as well. I think these are the regular ones. These are the regular ones. Kit. Weaver's Weaver. I don't know. I'll have to. I had a thought process. This is Target. Honestly, I wish she had PCs with the green or the pink hair. I would have done anything to get those because I'm obsessed with how he looks on that. And then the unit. And then I ended up getting the Weavers, Shop Weavers, or one of them, POB. So that'll go here. I think I'm going to do 3 in total. We will see. On to Bittersweet. I remember when these came out, I don't know why I didn't buy more than 1 pack. Because this is my unit. But also, I feel like I probably didn't because the group order I was in, like I love the Gome, she's a mutual, but I was in a group order with a ton of wonwoo stands. And so, because we were all her friends, she didn't like do a sorting form or anything. She just tried to make it where everyone got what they wanted. So if you didn't get, like, since I didn't get a special wonwoo card, I got like my top 2 cards for the regular ones. I think that's how it worked. but I would like to collect wonwoo in full for that one day. They're just expensive. I feel like I just need to wait it out and find them on Mercari Japan. These follow again, follow again. Trading cards of wonwoo are like super iconic, and I was gifted these, which was amazing. My best friend gave them to me, and honestly, crop top wonwoo is literally flawless. wonwoo actually hates me in the 17 right here trading cards. I think I only pulled one, and it was this one twice. And then I had to buy the other ones. I think I have one coming on Pocket Market. And then I think I'm only missing two. Maybe I'll just buy them on Pocket Market as well. I have a template. Actually, I have a bunch of these for trade on my Instagram, if anybody's interested. My Instagram is linked in my bio. And then I just kept Bias Line Boys as well, and some other random ones that I just really liked. I can't lie, I kind of want to collect Ming Hao for this because I'm almost done. So maybe I will, because I have his, like, the special one, the pink back one, and his selfie. So maybe I will. All right, last but not least, my DeFesta tickets from DeFesta LA, which was low-key a mess, but you know what? It worked out. I got everybody I wanted. I think the only boy I didn't get that I wanted Jake from Enhypen, but I have Jay, which I'm fine with. They're PVC, so they slide around. Oh, I wish I would have got Hoshi, and I kept wanting to risk it, and then I was like, am I gonna get mad if I pull a dupe and have to spend $10 to try and get him? I looked out and I pulled wonwoo the day that the lucky draws happened, and then I was given Mingyu by a worker, and then my ticket was Junghan for one of the days I went. But that's it for my 17 binder. Honestly, that took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take me. It literally took me 2 days of filming, and I have no clue how long this video is going to be, but I feel like it's going to be like an hour and a half. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible by fast forwarding when I don't talk, but I like to yap, so it's probably going to be a long one. If you stuck around to the very end, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Goodbye, everyone.
Okay.